do my autopsy for an episode.
Oh my God.
Is that allowed?
No, definitely not.
I don't think ethically, no.
What?
Are you consenting
I'm
on?
consenting. I just asked.
I mean,
All right.
I thought you were going to say, so I don't know if we've said that, we've talked about this on Young Junk. I don't know if we've talked about it on here. The studio that we're in downstairs is literally a haunted house. So I thought you were going to say to use your body as a prop in the haunted house.
That would be so cool.
Yeah, I can go up and down, up and down. We're on the top floor, they're on the bottom floor. I can move around.
Yeah. Weekend at Bernie's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to perform an autopsy?
Ever wanted to know how accurate your favorite crime drama is?
If you're brave enough,
Join us inside the morgue.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Inside the Morgue. We're your hosts, Jess and Alice, your favorite pathology duo coming at you. We're here in Young Junk Studios. Speaking of Young Junk, Dylan, where can the people find you?
I'm not too hard to find. If you're looking to start a podcast and you want to do it right and you want to do it with Young Junk, hit me up at Dylan at youngjunk.com. That is my email, and that is how you can find me.
Is your email on the screen right now?
It is. How did you
is it
know
down
that?
here?
Go.
Whoa.
Look at now. All right, we're playing another fun mini-sode for you. We're coming at you with another Morbid Curiosity episode with brand new cards, brand new trivia at the end.
Oh, yeah.
So without further ado, let's just get right into it. And again, we don't know what cards are being pulled. They were pulled randomly by Dylan.
Yup.
I don't even know yet. I didn't look
Dylan
at
doesn't
it.
even know.
Dave is
Yeah.
picked randomly. We're
Yeah, so
all
we're
about
gonna
to be
find out.
surprised.
Yeah.
Right along with you. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. All right. If you could be buried anywhere or have your ashes scattered anywhere, where would it be?
Ooh.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I've talked about this before. My parents have a house right on a river. It's like a family house. It was built by my grandparents, and it's my favorite place to go. I'm actually going there this weekend to visit some family. So maybe like if I were cremated, which I don't, I want to be composted. I've said this before on the podcast. But if I did have ashes, I would want them maybe scattered in
That's
the river.
really nice.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you?
Gosh, I don't really know. There's not like a special place that like me and my family have, but I did spend like all of my summers growing up down in Ocean City, Jersey.
Aw.
So maybe like somewhere in the ocean down there.
Yeah. Be nice. This just makes me think of like a tweet that I saw once, and it's messed up. But Costa always quotes it because he thought it was so funny. It was like, when I die, I want my remains scattered around Disney World, but I don't want to be cremated.
Body parts flying
Just
everywhere.
body parts around Disney World. That's
teeth-
not what I
Like
want.
the Teeth Massacre.
Don't come at me, Disney.
Dylan, what's your answer?
Yeah, Dylan,
Right
what about you?
here, baby.
Right
Just,
here.
yeah,
Right
just
here in
leave
the
me to
studio.
rot right here in the studio.
We're going
Oh
to have
my-
him on display.
Yeah, prop me up. Or, do my autopsy for an episode.
Oh my God.
Is that allowed?
No,
That's allowed.
definitely not.
I don't think ethically, no.
What?
Are you consenting
I'm
on?
consenting. I just asked.
All right.
I thought you were going to say, so I don't know if we've said that, we've talked about this on Young Junk. I don't know if we've talked about it on here. The studio that we're in downstairs is literally a haunted house. So I thought you were going to say to use your body as a prop in the haunted house.
That
would
too,
be so cool.
Yeah, I can go up and down, up and down. We're on the top floor, they're on the bottom floor. I can move around.
Yeah. Weekend at Bernie's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like I
get you
definitely
every
mentioned
other
the one
weekend.
time we were playing
Yeah,
this. I definitely
weekend.
want to have like a weekends at Bernie situation with my body somehow.
That'd be amazing.
So
That's awesome.
So funny.
yeah. All right, that was a good one.
Yeah.
All right. What secret word or phrase will let your friends/family know if a psychic has contacted you in the great beyond?
I feel like saying it on a podcast defeats the purpose, though.
Yeah, expose yourselves.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what word would people...
I have no
I
idea.
have no idea. We should come up with code words like right now.
The big we.
The big we. Yes. We're all just like,
That's
the
fine.
big
The
we.
big we.
The psychic medium's like, she's saying something about the big we. And like, yes,
It sounds
that's
like
her.
yes, that's her.
That's her. I knew
How'd you
it.
know?
Single tear. I'd probably do some kind of movie quote. Some kind
I
of
was just gonna
stupid
say, I
movie
think
or SpongeBob.
Muppet Alice when they got an appearance.
That would be Muppet. That's my word. Muppet.
All right, now we know.
Dylan, what's your word?
The big we.
The big we is
Yeah.
yours. Jess,
No,
then what's
I don't-
yours? Are we all
I'm-
doing the big we? If it's
The
to
big
the
we.
people in this room,
Yeah.
and then just for the general public, if you're trying to get in touch with me as a ghost, I'm just gonna say Muppet at you. What are you gonna
Oh my
say?
god, I have no idea.
Something Bob's Burgers related.
Grass is grass when
Your
you're gonna mow
ass is
it.
grass and I'm gonna no, just picture the medium. She's saying your ass is grass and I'm gonna mow it.
You're gonna be like,
It's so beautiful. I love it.
All right. In the afterlife, if the afterlife means you get to live in any one of the photos taken of you in your lifetime, which would you choose?
Oh,
Aw.
I'm gonna get sappy with it. And I've mentioned this before on the podcast. It was actually an episode my mom listened to, and she
Aw.
cried because I was talking about it. The moment that I met my sister, and like our family became like I was 7, so like I remember it wasn't like I was like a toddler, and it's a foggy memory. Like I very vividly remember meeting my sister and like having our family feel more complete. And there's just like a picture of all of us in this like. It's my parents, my brother, me,
That's
and my
so sweet.
sister, and my grandparents are there, and just like a cute family photo, and I love it. I have it at home, and so I'd go back to there, just live that
Aw.
moment. And then just other fun photos of like me and my family and my siblings, and me and Costa. Maybe me and Costa in Greece too, if I can pick more than one, or
Mhm.
Scotland. Gone on some cool trips. What about you?
I think maybe I'll do like a 2-part. So like, I'll probably do like a family photo of like you said. There is one family photo. It's of me and my my poppy. I call him that. It's my dad, my mom's dad. There's a picture. God, I don't even know how old I am. Like I'm probably not even like 1, maybe a little older than 1, but like not older than 2.
Mm-hmm.
And we're sitting at the table and he's feeding me an apple and I'm like he's holding it and I'm like taking a huge bite out of it and we're both just staring at the camera.
That's adorable.
But I love him. Like I spent every summer with him down the shore.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I would do that one because I feel like that would bring back a lot of memories for everybody.
Oh, I love this
And
question.
then maybe the other photo that hasn't happened yet, but it will happen in a month, will be me and Dom on our wedding day.
I was thinking wedding photos too. Or you know what? I would redo my engagement. I have some really good pictures from when Costa proposed. Did not expect it at all. He yelled "Go Bills" before getting down on one knee. Go Bills. And but it was because somebody walked by wearing a Bills shirt. It wasn't like his plan. He was like, "Go Bills," and I was like, "What's happening?" And then he got down on one knee, and I'm like, "There's so many things happening right now." And he,
Oh, maybe I would also do
he told me he wanted to go on
the
adventures
day
with
that
me
I got
forever.
Nova.
Yeah. Oh my God, little baby Nova.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Little chunk.
Yeah. Costa didn't just say "Go Bills" and then propose. He said,
That
"I
was
want to
it.
go
Go Bills.
Go Bills." I mean, I would have said yes, obviously, but he
And then
he
your response
said,
is "Go Bills."
"Yeah." We had just hiked up a mountain with my cousin Jordan. Shout out to Jordan, who hiked like a 10-mile hike, even though she hates it, because she knew he was proposing. And he was like about to get down on one knee, yelled "Go Bills," and then he's like, "Hey, I want to go on adventures with you forever." And I was like, "Yeah, me too. Cool." And then he got down on one knee, and I was like, "Oh my God, yeah."
Aw.
Proposal and wedding will be great. Yeah.
Dylan, what about you?
So in 2023 and 2024, I got to go to the Pitchfork Music Festival with my girlfriend, and it was a lot of fun. And we took plenty of photos, and they actually 2024 is the last year that they did it.
Oh,
Yeah, well, they
wow.
still do it in other locations, but usually it was always in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And we made a whole trip of it, and like went every day, like all 3 days. It was a lot
Mhm.
of fun, and it's a
Awesome.
bummer that it's never gonna happen again,
Aw.
at least in Chicago.
Yeah.
And
That's a good
yeah.
answer. Oh, wait, I have another answer.
What's your answer?
When we got to see the giant ketchup bottle at the Heinz Ketchup Museum in Pittsburgh.
Was that when
greatest
you guys
day.
took your trip out to Pittsburgh?
Yeah, we went to
Nice.
Pittsburgh and went to the Heinz History Museum, and we saw the huge bottle
It was
of ketchup,
so
which is
stoked.
made of little bottles of ketchup. But they were all empty bottles, which I was a little disappointed about.
Yeah, it looked like from far away, it looked like they were filled, but it was
but it was
red
just the red
lights.
light. But Alice took a picture in front of it. I think we actually posted it on our Instagram, but that was the greatest day of her life.
It was. I bought a magnet of the ketchup bottle.
It's the happiest place on earth.
I still have on my jacket. I got a sticker at the museum, and it's still on my jacket. And Jess is like, "Are you going to take it off?" I'm like, "Not until it falls off." I loved this place.
It's like a friendship bracelet.
So do you want to change your answer of where you want your ashes to be scattered?
Wait, yes. Yes, I do. Heinz History Museum can have my ashes.
Can they do that legally?
No, definitely not.
What if you just put it in a ketchup bottle?
I was just going to say, in a ketchup bottle will be my urn.
Yeah. And then you serve a plate of French fries at your funeral.
That was the first day we got to Pittsburgh too, and we were like, "Wow, what can get better than this?" We've already done the
Downhill
most
from here.
We've done the most exciting thing already.
Jokes aside, it was a pretty cool museum.
It was
They
awesome.
had really cool exhibits. Definitely go if you're in the Pittsburgh area.
And Mr.
Yeah.
Rogers.
And where is the music festival now, Dylan? It's not in...
So I think they do them all over. I don't know if they're doing any more in America.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh.
But now you can make
Doing
like
a broad trip.
yeah, Just
Yeah. Maybe.
spend all your money.
Yeah.
Let's go
Money.
abroad.
Yeah,
And-
we're definitely planning on doing something this year instead. We haven't really decided, but
Ooh.
we'll see. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That was just always such a fun thing, just like seeing all these cool acts, like
Mhm.
good
Yeah.
vibes, good music. It was fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love a good music festival.
Yeah, I've
Fun
never
time.
been to any other ones besides that one. That
Mhm.
one, it was really good.
Very cool.
All right. Next question.
Question.
How much time should pass before a widower removes his wedding ring? Is there a different expectation for a widow?
Is widow a lady? I'm guessing. And
Yeah.
widower is a
I
man.
didn't know that.
I didn't know
there was a
that
difference.
until the question was phrased differently. I don't think there's different rules for
I
genders.
think that-
first of all,
If you want
Huh.
to continue to wear your ring, you should do it.
yeah, I think
don't
it's a
think you
personal
should,
choice.
After like X amount of years, you should take it off. I don't think that's like. I don't like that.
yeah,
I would, if that was me and I was a widow, I would think I would continue to wear my ring.
yeah, yeah. I think it's a personal choice. I don't think there's really a set amount of time.
Mhm.
Everybody grieves differently, and everybody's relationship is different, and everybody.
Obviously, if you like really hated them and you ended on bad terms,
Did you murder them? Then maybe
maybe you should
don't
no,
take off the ring too
maybe
soon.
you
It'll be
should
sus.
wear it though. Then you'll look sus.
Don't murder people. Everybody, we're not condoning this. But no, I think like yeah, it's definitely like a deeply personal thing.
Mhm.
And like if you're looking to get back into dating, like that's again another personal decision. Maybe remove it then, or if you want to wear it just like as
Or
symbolic, you
like
could
put
explain
it
to
on
people.
a different finger and like you're still wearing
Yeah, or
it.
as a necklace, do whatever you want
Mhm.
with it. That's a very personal choice. Yeah, I don't think there's a set amount of time.
No, I
That's-
don't think it cares if you're the widow or the widower.
Yeah, yeah, and that too. I don't think it's different. Or
What do you think,
Yeah.
Dylan?
Yeah, I mean, totally agree. I've never been through that situation.
yeah,
so
exactly. Me
I'm
either.
in no way the authority on that. So I think it just varies. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like you can't just say like, well, the rule is
5 months?
5 months.
Take it off.
Get rid of it. Like, no.
Yeah. Yeah, very
Mhm.
true. All right. So, what are the perks and drawbacks to living next to a mortuary or cemetery?
No drawbacks. All perks.
As somebody who used to live next to a cemetery in my parents' house growing up, there are no drawbacks.
Nice. Never any like disruptive
Nope.
goth teens that hung out in the cemetery.
Nope. I mean, I used to walk through there, and I
Nice.
definitely drive through there when I go over to like cut through because
Mm.
there's like the main street and it's just too busy.
Mm-hmm.
But no drawbacks from
Yeah.
my personal experience.
Yeah. What about a mortuary though? Like a morgue.
I don't think there would be any drawbacks for that either.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think so either. I can't.
Because it's not like you're seeing anything. It's just a building.
Yeah. It's not like they just have it.
It's like,
The windows wide open. Hey, everybody check
the
out what we're
morgue
doing
has
here.
such natural lighting.
Yeah. Naturally lit morgue. Oh my god.
I feel like you're doing them in the backyard.
Just outdoor autopsies.
You're like, wow, the flies are really coming.
Yeah, I don't think there's any. I can't think of any drawbacks off the top of my head, other than like I don't know if like people who are grieving would feel weird being like, wow, there's somebody's house
I know.
right there watching me.
Well, I know in the crematories, like when they have bigger bodies that they're cremating, like there's a bunch of like smoke that comes out of like the chimney or something.
Yeah,
Whatever its technical term is called. So like maybe that
yeah. If you're
would be like the only thing I could think of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean, I don't live too far from a cemetery. It's on the running trail that I run through, and it's a beautiful cemetery. It's sometimes just like a nice stroll. Like, I don't think there's anything. I've said this before. I don't think there should be anything taboo about cemeteries. Like, be
No.
respectful, obviously, but I don't think it's like, oh, we shouldn't go there.
Can't go
like,
in it.
Yeah, I think they're supposed to be. You're supposed to visit, and you're supposed to remember the people that are in there. And again, but just be respectful. Don't be weird. But Kos and I have gone on picnics in a really nice cemetery that has like a nice view of the Schuylkill River. And like we just like brought some like cheese and hot cider and we just sat like in a patch of grass and it was a really nice time. It was a nice time. Yeah. What about you, Dylan? Do you think there's any drawbacks?
I don't know. I mean, maybe if like the mortuary like is like leaking embalming fluids.
Ew.
That could
chemicals?
Stink. Yeah, chemical runoff. That's the only thing
Pollution,
I guess,
is the biggest drawback.
Yeah, I guess.
Biohazard drawback.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd think about it much.
Mm-hmm.
And like,
what about perks?
Perks. I mean, I guess if you die, you don't have to travel a lot.
Easy commute.
Yeah.
It might be cheaper.
A cheaper house?
Most people wouldn't want to live next to it.
Maybe. Or would all the spooky people like us drive the price up?
That's also true.
It's just me.
It's
bidding really high on these houses with money I don't have.
She's the problem.
I am the problem. Yeah. I don't see any drawbacks.
Me either.
Me neither.
Maybe ghosts?
Unless you're into that.
I mean,
and like you accept all of the ghosts and you're friends with them.
What if they're mean ghosts?
No bad vibes.
No bad vibes. My niece did come visit recently. She's 4. And she sometimes just says spooky things. And she told me not to worry because my apartment is safe from ghosts.
Oh.
So I'm good, guys.
That's reassuring.
I'm good.
If she said it, it's true.
I'm good.
I trust her.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine.
All right, so we went through all the questions already. Do you want to do a couple more? Like we should do a couple more, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What place do you want to visit or revisit before you die?
Ooh. I want to go back to Scotland. I've been twice and I absolutely love it. New Orleans also. I've been there once. And both those places, they have such really cool and different like spooky history that I was obsessed with when I went. I went to specifically Glasgow and Edinburgh has, I mean, we've talked about it, Burke and Hare and the whole medical
museum there.
Yeah, all that there. But for the first time visiting, I've always wanted to go to Italy.
That's
I've never
what I was
been.
gonna say.
Italy.
I really want to go to Italy.
Yeah. I want to go back to Greece, which I will be next year. I'm very excited. It's the perks of marrying a Greek man. Any other places?
Well, definitely Italy. That's like on me and Dom's like top place to visit.
Mm-hmm.
We were gonna do that for our honeymoon, but it was just a lot of planning, and I'm like over planning.
Yeah.
So we decided against that. But maybe for places that we've already done, I think I would definitely go back to Bushkill Falls.
Ooh.
The like huge waterfall
Very
outdoor hiking
nice.
place.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
Yeah. I've also always wanted to go to the Pacific Northwest to do some hiking out there, like Seattle and that whole like the Washington area. Maybe go see some Twilight things while I'm there.
Just not
not the main attraction, but
right.
Maybe.
We're not specifically going
Maybe.
for Twilight, but if it happens.
I've also always wanted to go to Vancouver, which I think that's where Coast and I are going to go honeymoon. We're going to try to go to Banff and do some exploring over there. Love it. What about you, Dylan?
I'm thinking about it. I've never been anywhere tropical,
Ooh.
so that would be cool to experience.
Yeah.
The only time I've been outside of the country was Ireland, and I would like to go
That's
back.
another really
Yeah.
cool place to go
Yeah.
to.
I only
Yeah.
spent a night in Ireland when my flight got messed up coming back from Scotland, and even that was just a great time. Where in Ireland did you go, Dylan?
We went to a couple different places. I want to say like Kilkenny. I don't know. I was literally 8 years old.
Oh
So,
my god.
Yeah, so I want to go back and be able to drink. So
I was just gonna ask you, like, did you go to any Irish pubs? No, you were 8.
well, actually, yes.
I was gonna say maybe you did.
Yeah, no, my family got all boozed up, but I didn't.
Oh my god. Yeah, you got to go back.
8-year-old Dylan.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, Italy. I'd go anywhere really.
Yeah.
Like, there's nowhere where I'm like opposed to going. I mean, maybe North Korea. Maybe I'll skip that one on the world tour. But
Not. Just check that off. Not
it might be
going.
hard to get back. But
Do not go.
yeah, I don't know. Definitely like Europe, all around Europe,
Mhm.
and somewhere nice and warm,
Yeah.
and I can drink a pina colada.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
wait to go to St. Lucia.
Yeah. Coast and I went to Hawaii a couple years ago, and his one thing was like he wanted to just drink out of a pineapple, not a coconut, because we had coconut drinks. So it was like before the end of the trip, he's like, I want a pineapple, and we finally found a place like a fancy. It was like a fancy restaurant too, and I was like, they're not gonna have it here, and they're like, oh yeah, we can do that, and I'm like, okay. Coast is getting his pineapple drink.
Oh, well, me and Caroline, or me and my sister and my family and my friend, we went to Cancun for
Mhm.
my mom and dad's anniversary one year, and it was like a huge trip. And the one thing that me and my sister wanted to do was drink out of a coconut, like a real one.
Yeah,
So we like found the bar that was not selling them, but like
yeah. You could.
offering them, and it tasted so bad. But I needed to get a picture of it, so I only got
I've
it
seen
for
this
the picture.
You've seen this picture. I liked coconut. I had a coconut. This was freaking at the Jersey Shore. It wasn't like anywhere tropical, but there was a guy going around and you could drink out of the coconut, and they would open it for you too, and then you could eat
That's
it
so
after.
cool.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this.
Maybe I'm just not
Yeah.
a fan of coconut.
Maybe.
Were you just drinking straight coconut water, or was
Yeah.
it like okay, so it wasn't even like a mixed
no.
drink?
It
wasn't like a
in
mixed drink.
Coke.
No,
it wasn't just
was
okay.
pure
straight up
coconut.
water.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what mine was too. And I was surprised I liked it. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I thought I'd have to give it to Costa, but I actually enjoyed it. And then where else? I was gonna say somewhere else I want to go. Oh, Amsterdam. I've always wanted to go to Amsterdam.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It just seems like a fun place.
I
For no
also-
reason.
I think I want to go to Australia.
Yes, me too. I want to see all the animals,
Mhm.
even the scary ones.
All the big bugs.
I do. I want to see the big bugs. I love bugs. I do want to see like a giant spider.
Oh, good. Maybe I'll
Who's-
stay here.
You don't have to go with me.
You're hunting the spiders.
I also want to go back to the Heinz History Museum in Pittsburgh.
I was waiting for
Oh, I
that.
loved Pittsburgh was so much fun. I don't care what anybody has to say.
I
had a
know.
great time in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, we love you. We love you. Give us a shout out if you're from Pittsburgh and you're listening and or watching. We had a great time. And tell us what
10
you
out of 10 would recommend.
tell us if you also love the
I loved
Heinz
all the
History Museum.
bridges.
And all the bridges. I did love all the bridges. I was such a
Wait.
dork for Pittsburgh. It was crazy. I was like, look at that.
I left a
bridge.
Nova sticker there on one
You
of the
did.
bridges.
You did. Oh, we should have brought like Inside the Morgue stickers and left them around.
Damn.
And we didn't plan that
Missed
well enough.
opportunity.
Well, we're just gonna have to
We're
go
gonna have
back.
to
Gonna have to
back.
go back.
Guys, we're going back.
Live
the
episode.
big week is going back to
Yeah.
Pittsburgh
Live episode.
From Pittsburgh.
from the giant ketchup bottle, guys. Please.
This is just an I Love Pittsburgh podcast.
Yeah, we'll just have
Inside the Pittsburgh.
to. We'll have to record for as long as we can till they kick us out.
Until someone at the Heinz History Museum notices
Like,
us.
hey, excuse me, you can't be doing this.
Like, are you doing a podcast?
No.
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 You're
How
delusional,
would I do that?
dude.
The lights are all set up. No.
This mic? No, it's not mine.
No, this is fake. You're crazy.
All right. So last question. This is a good one. What lesson did you learn from someone who is now dead?
My grandma would always have just like these little bits of wisdom and like just like fun wisdom. My favorite one, And I remember I actually wrote it down in my like journal when I was a teenager because she said it to me. She's like, you can't always go around with a poker face. It doesn't make life like fun enough. Like you gotta just laugh at things a little bit. Like you can't just go around being grumpy all the time. Like just the way she said it was so her. She had like a Queen's accent. It was just like you can't always go around with a poker face. And I was like, all right, I like that. Yeah, just like being able to laugh at yourself, basically.
Like I have something similar that my Nana. She wouldn't like say it, but like I would see it, and like I learned this from her. Like don't sweat the small stuff. It's gonna work out, and like just have a fun time doing whatever you're doing.
Yeah, I love that. What about you, Dylan?
Trying to think.
It's a hard one.
That is a hard one.
Trying to think. This is a funny thing too. This is my grandpa. I loved him so much. I love both him and my grandpa or grandma very much too. But one of the last things I didn't know it was going to be the last time I saw him. But we were at the house visiting and we had a bunch of family over, and my grandma was just like telling all of these stories about like different family members and my like embarrassing stories about certain family members. And my grandpa said to me as I was leaving, he gave me. Like my grandma had given me money because the grandmas do. Like, oh, go spend on something fun. And then he gave me money too. And he's like, I was like, Grandpa, no. I was like, Grandma already gave me money. You guys don't have to give me money. I don't come over. So like, give me money. I come over to see you guys. He's like, I know, but this is money from Grandpa. And also, don't repeat anything your grandmother said. That was like one of the last conversations I was like, none of that leaves here. Oh, sorry. That's my alarm to take my Dramamine for the next episode, guys. Get ready for that and find out what we're doing where I need Dramamine. Throw it to Jess while I casually pop some pills on the air.
Dylan, want to go right into the trivia?
Yeah, let's do it.
Can't even open the box.
Oh, but actually, no, I did think of a lesson.
Oh yeah, what's a lesson?
If you're counting track of who's paying for the drinks, like I owe you, you owe me, like we're not really friends.
That's true.
Like if it's a whole thing of contention,
yeah,
where it's like, oh no, I'm not like no, we're not really friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's a couple of drinks between some friends?
That's true. Right. I have a friend he's still with us, so that's why I didn't say it's like life advice from somebody who died. He would always say, he's like, it all comes out in the wash. Like, you'll just pay next time, or like, we'll figure it out. Like, it's like, I'll pay for your round this time. You can pay for the next round, or like next time I need something, you can, it all comes out in the wash. I was like, I love that. Yeah, that is good advice.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. We have not been able to stump either of you with any of these questions yet. Let's see if any of these
episodes right
do
now.
It. All right.
It's going to be a day, though. I'm scared.
Today might be the day.
Might be today. That Dramamine might be kicking in too soon.
I was gonna say I have some Dramamine in my system. It's not non-drowsy. It's less drowsy.
Extra drowsy. Oh.
It's less drowsy, so not fully undrowsy, but
little.
Yes,
little
I keep
drowsy.
Dramamine on me, everybody. my tummy hurts.
All right. All right. I'm probably going to pronounce this word wrong. What is autolysis? Autolysis. Yeah.
You were closer than I was the first time I said it. So don't worry.
I'll fix it in the edit.
Yeah. Perfect.
No, I'm not. All right. The destruction of cells by their own enzymes during post-mortem, also called. Is it A, cataclysm, B, self-digestion, C, meltdown, or D, cellular collapse?
I want to go with B.
That's what I was thinking too.
Because auto is like, yeah. Right? Is
B?
Oh my God, I'm scared.
The answer is B.
Oh my God. I was actually nervous about this one. I was like, wait,
I should know these.
Yeah.
And it also says warmer temperatures speed up the process of self-digestion, while colder temperatures slow the process down.
That makes sense. Basically like, it's decomp.
Yeah.
Essentially one of the parts of decomp.
All right. One for one.
Yeah. And organs that are higher in enzymes autolyze like quicker because it's like enzyme breakdowns. Like your pancreas has a lot of enzymes. It'll break down a little quicker.
You're so smart.
More you know.
All right. The word autopsy is used for human postmortem examinations. What word is used for non-humans? Is it B, abduction, like with an O, B, autopsy, C, necropsy, D, autopsia cadaverum? Assuming that's a little bit of Latin there.
Necropsy.
You are correct. It is necropsy. And there's no more information on that. But you were right.
Yeah, that's like an animal
Yeah.
autopsy. So like if a vet does.
They do it for like research too.
Yeah. I think a vet would do that.
The vet would do it.
Yeah. I don't do this. We don't do that.
That's not my
Somebody
job.
did bring in a fish one time. Remember that? We didn't really cut into it.
I don't know. We weren't there for this, but one of our doctors had brought in one of his turtles to do an autopsy on it.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
we
right.
found the jar that it was in.
Oh, my
and it
God.
said Timmy Turtle. And I was like, that's such a cute name for a boy.
I thought it was like
and
a
then
person's
we poured
name.
the jar out, and it was a turtle.
It was an actual turtle.
A
I
legit
thought because like
turtle.
we'll write people's names on the jar, and I was like, wow, that's such an interesting name. No, it was a turtle. Fully just
an
a turtle.
actual turtle.
R.I.P. Timmy.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right, 2 for 2. This is an interesting one. How old is too old to be an organ donor? Is it A, 45, B, 62, C, 83, or D, there is no age limit?
I don't think there's an age
no
limit.
age limit. Anybody can be an organ donor. PSA.
You are absolutely correct.
Nice.
There
So
is
good
no
at that.
age limit. To
good
date, the
job.
oldest donor in the U.S. was 93.
Wow.
Wow, that's
Wow.
admirable. I hope all my organs are still doing what they got to do
Yeah.
at 93, to the
That's
point where they
awesome.
might be able to do it for somebody else.
Yeah. Love that.
Side note, though, if you were receiving a organ transplant and you found out it was from a 93-year-old, would you be a little worried?
Depends on
Depends
what
on what it
organ.
is.
Yeah, depends on what
okay.
organ it is.
It could have been like
Brain.
cornea.
Brain.
You could do like cornea.
Suddenly I'm really into
can
Werther's
really-
Originals.
Yeah, your taste buds. Taste bud transplant.
You
The
can really
brain of a
donate anything in your
93-year-old.
body.
Yeah, I don't know. Organ transplant from 93. Yeah, I guess it would depend on the organ that I was getting. And how
Maybe it
I
was like kidneys or liver.
Yeah. See how
Or,
well
like,
they took care of
partial
themselves.
organ.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you probably wouldn't want like their heart, right?
Maybe
I
not.
don't know. I mean, I guess,
Probably not.
you know,
If they made it to
Can't-
93 though.
right.
Maybe I do want it.
And if you're getting an organ, I know there's the transplant list is pretty long. Guess you can't be too picky.
Yeah. Now I'm curious with the
I don't even
93-year-old.
think when they, like, you don't know anything about the donor.
I don't think you do usually.
That makes sense.
But you always hear those cute stories where it's like, I saw one today on Instagram where it was like
They were united.
a woman, yeah, like a woman's father had passed away, but his heart was donated. And the man who got his heart, like walked her down the aisle at her wedding.
Aw,
So like
I'm
her
gonna
dad's
cry
heart.
now.
I know. So like they knew.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like you can like request to like find out.
Yeah.
But,
Like the
like,
family can
initially-
request.
Yeah, like you're not told anything.
Yeah. I don't think like the person who receives the donation can request like
No,
they
but,
can't
like,
be
I
like,
think-
whose organs do I have? I think like the family can be like, who got my loved ones?
Or like you can tell them here, like here's my information if they want to reach out.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I've never been on like that side of it, so I didn't know.
Haven't had the chance to do that.
Haven't.
Have
haven't.
either of you watched Shameless?
Yes.
When,
liver?
Yeah.
Liver transplant.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh, so uncomfortable. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So unsanitary. Yeah. The liver transplant and that. I forgot about that.
I know. I literally just thought about it when you said the whole wedding thing.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh, that poor family.
Uh-uh.
All right. Well, 3 for 3 again, y'all.
whoop, whoop,
Great
whoop.
job.
That was with Dramamine. I'm
Yeah, you should
so-
take 2 next time. Makes you better at this.
You have to weaken at Bernie's me. I have to have something. I'm just like drooling in my seat, passed out.
Her tummy just hurts.
My tummy just hurts, guys. All right. Well, tune in next week to watch us play more Mortuary Assistant, which is why I'm taking the Dramamine, because it makes me motion so much. But
It's gonna be so much fun.
anything for you guys. We got a lot of positive feedback from that episode, despite I'll take credit for it, lack of video game skills. And thank you for tuning into another fun game of Morbid Curiosity and also Postmortems. You guys should check out Memento. This is Memento Mori, but Morbid Curiosity does both of these games. MorbidCuriosity.com. They do the Postmortem pack and the Memento Mori pack, which is just more of their conversation starter cards. We love them. We always have a great time playing, as you know.
Sponsor us.
Yeah. And DM us or hit us up with any show suggestions you want us to watch, any other games you'd like us to play, or just your answers to some of these questions. We'd love to hear from you. Or if you're also a fan of the Heinz History Museum, please let me know.
If you're from Pittsburgh, hit us up.
Yes, please.
If you work at the Heinz History Museum.
If you work at the Heinz History Museum and you're also a listener of this podcast, we need to be
I'll love
friends.
you
we
forever.
need to talk.
Give us tickets to the show, and we will make merch to give you. We don't have any merch currently, but we would make some
I would make merch.
to give you. Yeah, so thanks for tuning in, guys. You can find us here at Young Junk's page or our own YouTube page, Inside the Morgue, and also on Instagram at Inside the Morgue Pod, and
We're on TikTok.
same
Inside the Morgue Pod.
Inside the Morgue Pod. Yeah, follow us there, comment, like, subscribe, all of those fun things, and we will see you next time for a brand new dissection. Bye.
Young Junk!